Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Profile Plus. This is Padma. In this video today, let's discuss some daily English words which are always mispronounced. As I always tell you friends, when you have to improve your fluency in English, it is really important that you correct your mispronounced words. So with that note today, I have picked up some important words to teach you all. Let's begin. Yes friends, how many of you are seriously looking to develop your fluency in English? If you are the one, just remember always when you read aloud or when you have to just literally listen to a proper English, it is equally important that you practice all those words with the exact pronunciation. See, in day-to-day English, there are many words we've been mispronouncing all these years. I have already uploaded a video on these mispronounced words. I'll give a description below. So please do watch even that video before you start watching this. So let's begin with my very first word today. See, my first word here is introduction. See, just tell me how do you pronounce this words normally? See, there are many people who just say this word as introduction. Introduction, right? So I'll tell you, this particular word has got 4 different syllables. I-N-T-R-O-D-U-C-T-I-O-N. So there are 4 syllabifications here. Now remember where you have to give the stress. So the stress has to be given in this area, above this D-U-C. See, example friends, whenever you have any words which completes with the term shun, T-I-O-N, sometimes it is S-I-O-N, right? So whenever there is any words which ends with this particular sound, you have to put the stress on the previous syllable. Okay, so that is how you have to correct all your mispronounced words. This is my small tip for today. See, now what you have to do, it is not T-R-O, it is generally tro. Okay, it's like tro. Introduction. Introduction. So where you give the stress? Duction. So let's see, like you always have to give a proper introduction for a presentation. Introduction. Introduction. So it is always introduction, not introduction. So please correct this error from today because it's most frequently used word. The next word here is, now how do you pronounce this word? Normally we say it forgot. Forget, right? So it is not forget, it is forget. It is forget. Just keep it in your memory. This is not O. Just keep it as a clue. How do you pronounce it if this O is a U? How do you say that? For, right? So the same way you have to change your pronunciation as forget. Forget. It's not forget, it is forget. So change this because we always forget. Okay, so people always tend to forget things easily. Forget things easily. The next one here is, okay, this is also a most frequent words. Okay, deodorant. Deodorant. D-O-D-O-O-H. So remember, if it is O-H, how do you say this? D-O. Deodorant. Deodorant. So we normally use a proper deodorant before we get to work, correct? So whenever you socialize yourself, it's important that you use a proper deodorant. D-O. It's not deodorant, it's deodorant. The next word here is, see, normally we get a very big confusion with the CH. See, CH always gives the sound ch in English. How do you pronounce this? The words like chip, chipping and all that. CH gives the word sound of ch. But here it is absolutely different. First of all, I'll tell you the meaning of this word. Chaos means it's a kind of a confused situation. Fine, it's a kind of a confused and it's a mishap. It's a confusion. Fine. So in that case, how do you say this word? It is called K. Just remember, instead of CH, what if there is the alphabet K here? Chaos. So what is this? Chaos. So say that the word exactly with how you pronounce K. Chaos. So this is how you pronounce this word from today. See, if you just accommodate more than 100 people in a very small auditorium, I'm sure it's going to be a chaos. It's going to be a chaos. So it's actually chaos, K. Chaos. It's not chaos, it's not chaos or anything. Okay, it's chaos. So how do you say this? Chaos. The next word here is, again, it's a very most frequent word, electrician. Okay, it's not E exactly, it's L, electrician. Electrician. You remember what is the clue I gave you with the first word? The first word I told you, whenever there is a sound called sham, you have to put your stress with the before, with the one step before the syllable. So where you have to stress here? You have to stress in the area TRI. So what is this called? Electrician. What is this called? Electrician. So we normally call the electrician whenever we have some power outage for a long time. Okay. So when you have a power outage for a very long time, we just call the electrician. We call the electrician. So you have to stress on the syllable TRI. So remember this and try to correct all this mispronounced words from today. So my next word here is neglect. We normally say this neglect, neglection, neglect and all that. It's not neglect, it's neglect. Okay. See, don't neglect any of the rules and regulations. See, normally when you just sign any documentation, don't neglect even a single line in it. Just don't be so careless. You know the meaning of neglecting, just avoiding something in a hurry. So never try to do this mistake. Fine. So whenever you use this word, neglect. So say that, neglect. The next word here is the same way you have to say negotiate. It's not negotiate, friends. So you know the meaning of negotiate? Negotiate means it's nothing but bargaining. So whenever there is any kind of a argument or anything, you just go and talk about a pricing of a material, or it can be anything you purchase. We negotiate. We negotiate. We don't negotiate. Please understand this. This is not na, it is ni. Negotiate and neglect. So correct this error, please. Okay. Now here. See, even negotiate, when you say, please do stress on nego. Okay, negotiate. The next word here is hypnotize. Okay, hypnotize. You know the meaning of hypnotize? It's like mesmerizing. You just go and mesmerize somebody. So I just got completely hypnotized with the speech. I get completely hypnotized whenever I hear him speaking on certain devotional and spiritual topics. So we get completely melted with someone's speech. We call that as hypnotized. People hypnotize you with a speech. You get hypnotized with someone's music. Okay, so that is when we use the word hypnotize. So please pronounce it very correctly. It's called hypnotize. Hypnotize. The next word here, it's also very, very frequently used word. It's ambitious. It's called ambitious. Many people mispronounce this as ambitious. It's not a, it's ambitious. Ambitious. It's not am, it's ambitious. So correct this error, friends. So we need to be more ambitious to achieve your desires or to achieve your goals. So the persons, nowadays the students are very ambitious. Very ambitious. Now the next word, last one but not the least, this is also very big problem these days. It's called breakfast. It's called breakfast. See, remember, if it is not EA, instead of that, if it is only E, how do you say the word? Break. It's not break, right? It's not break. Never say it's a breakfast. It's very wrong, friends. It's brick. It's brick. And remember, if you don't put a here, instead of that, if you put UR, how do you say that word? First, right? The same way, it's brick first. It's brick first. So just you should not skip your breakfast daily. Like you should not skip your breakfast to have a happy and healthy life. It's very important that you must have your breakfast. You must have your break first. See, remember friends, all these words are most frequently used when it is very easy for you to correct these errors. But also without a proper practice, I'm really not sure that you will get this adapted to your day-to-day English. So remember to just take it forward and practice these words as many times as possible. So only if you practice this more than 10 or 12 times, it will just stick on to you and you just have it in your memory whenever you make a conversation, even the next minute after watching this video. So this is so easy to become fluent, but you have to take the proper measures and proper steps to achieve that goal of speaking English fluently. If you like this video, don't forget to press that like button. That motivates me to do a lot more pronunciation videos which will be helpful for you. Enrich, empower and emerge with English. All the best.